Hiya guys, this is a really quick follow-up video to souls have one job, just to breathe, that we don't have to do anything down here on earth. There was a lot of people just completely dead against what I said, and some people wanted to know where I was coming from when I said that. I think the important part of the video I made, okay, so what I said was, it doesn't matter if you're sat on a bench for 30 years or you go and buy a big house or you're Mother Teresa and you save 1 million people. The experience is still valid in the spiritual sense, because there is no judgment on the spiritual side. We come here, just being a human is so difficult that just being alive, being separated from God, being away from our natural home in heaven, just being born into a physical body with pain, feeling the cold, the heat, illness, that is so difficult in itself that is the experience, is being a human being. That's the point I was trying to get at. That all of the extra stuff people think they have to do in life, that stuff is optional. Now there's two types of things people think they have to do. One comes from the ego and is ego driven, and the other one comes from the soul. Okay, so there's passions in life. Some people just can't go without playing their favourite instrument. They can't go without reading their favourite book, watching their favourite movie, listening to their favourite music. That passion, that art, that love, I would say that is for the soul to enjoy. Music and art and poetry and things, and dancing and a great film and love. I mean, the company of someone else, of another soul. It's all here for us to enjoy that. But like I said, it's optional. You don't have to actually be into anything. You don't have to do anything. The fact that your soul said, I'm going to separate myself from God, I'm going to physically manifest on a planet that contains positive and negative energy. I'm not going to be able to remember who I am. I'm going to have amnesia. I'm going to believe into a game, into a reality that isn't a reality. It's so super difficult becoming a human being, that just being born and living and not giving up on life, continuing it through life till the end, that is so... Are you going? That part there is so difficult, that is the challenge, being a human. So when I was saying in the video that we are not required to do anything but just breathe and relax, then when I was saying that in the video, I wasn't saying, you know, we've come here to specifically sit around and do nothing. I was saying that if you are at this moment sitting around and doing nothing with your life, don't worry about it, because there's 1,000,001 people that are in the position that you're in. They're sitting around wondering what to do with their life, and they're feeling like they should be doing something. Oh, they haven't bought a house yet, they're not married yet, they haven't got kids yet, or they haven't got their dream job yet. That is okay. Your soul, I promise you, your soul did not manifest on earth to get a certain job, to buy a certain house. Your soul manifested on earth to find love. Can your soul find love amongst this chaotic game of separation, where the devil freely roams through negative energy? Can you turn back from your amnesia and discover who you really are? That is the big game of life. And it doesn't require you to get a really good job. It doesn't require you to have £1 million in the bank. It doesn't require you to have brilliant looks or to have the amazing career. All the things we think we need to be somebody in this life. That was what I was trying to get at people. You know, when I said in the first video, there was a person sat on a bench 30 years doing nothing, and Mother Teresa went around saving 1 million people. Did the person sat on the bench do it in a positive attitude with a smile on their face? Did they appreciate the fact that they were alive to sit on that bench? And did the person who was running around saving 1 million people, did they do it moaning and bitching and being negative? Because what it comes down to is your attitude on this life, not your position in this life. Your position in this life is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You're here already. You've been born. You've already come up with your soul plan, and your soul plan of how you're going to live, what's going to happen to you, that's already taken care of. Now, you've given yourself challenges, but are you going to crumble and give up on life? Are you going to turn to the devil, turn to addiction, turn to bad habits to cope? Or are you going to turn to God, even when the times are tough? Are you going to turn to love? Are you going to do something like try and help someone else because you're hurting? Instead of helping yourself, you try and help someone else. You know, these little tiny things. Are you going to go out of your way to look after your children and your friends and your family still, even though you're hurting? Or are you going to be like, woe me, I need help, I need help? This is the point. This is the game. It's our attitude. It's how we feel towards things. It's how we react towards things. It's not the situation that we are in. It's the reaction towards the situation. Because if we can be fine with anything that happens to us, this life can't touch us. And I'll tell you what, the spirits and God and Jesus Christ will look down and be like, damn, there's no point sending them back to earth. They've mastered this game. Nothing's affecting them. They're mastered this game. They're a pro at this game. But if you're going to keep going, wah, 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 drink, give me some more drugs, I can't cope, you're not playing the game very well, are you? You're not coping very well. And it doesn't matter about whether you're a millionaire or whether you're poor, whether you're sitting on a bench 30 years or saving a million people. You know, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. It's all about your attitude, not whether you've got a job, not whether you've got a house. All that stuff is irrelevant. It's materialistic, it's ego driven, and it doesn't belong in the spiritual world. Now, before I get a load of people saying, oh yeah, but you know, we're going to starve to death, we just sit on a bench. Very true. Very, very true. We have to ground ourselves, people. Okay? And that is it. I've spoke about it many times in my videos about balance. Yes, we live as spirits having a human experience, so let's not forget the human experience. So yeah, get a job, but get a job you enjoy, because we need money to get by. But don't just get a job because it pays more, or because you think you need a bigger house. Don't get a 5-bedroom house when you only need 3 bedrooms. There's no point. You know, don't go get a boat when you don't live near the ocean. Don't go get a 3rd car when you've got 2 and that's enough for you and your missus. Do you know what I mean? Just stop being so flash and start sharing the cash. Help a few homeless people out. Feed a few mouths. Because that is way better than a nice shiny watch at the end of the day when you've already got 5. Do you know what I mean? Let's start helping the human race a little bit more, our brothers and sisters. And that's what it's truly about. It's not about helping ourselves anymore. The Great Awakening has come. It has come. And so for all the people that was wondering what I was talking about on my first video, what does he mean just sit on a bench 30 years? I hope this video has explained a little bit more about what I actually meant. And on that note, I want to thank you all for being down here on earth with me and everyone at this beautiful time of awakening. It's challenging, it's crazy, it's scary, it's beautiful, it's joyous, it's every emotion under the sun. And for once in the UK we have a bit of sun. So I'm a happy boy today. I'm a happy chappy today. God bless, much love, take care, and goodbye.